do something really cool with Ariana's hair.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get her some paint going on up here up front.
Bangs.
Yeah, all the bangs that she was wanting to do. So anyway, we're just gonna take you guys a little before and after before we go. Plus, this is a really big day, a little too sweet action. Just because we're going to see Finn Balor, and as people randomly just drive by on bicycles down our street. That's the kind of street we live on. We see some Finn Balor, a little bit of Balor Club action.
Yes.
So anyway.
All right, let's go. Let's go get in the car. Oh, hey, sweetie.
Yeah.
Oh, don't step there.
What?
Don't step there. The police, they haven't come and cleaned that off or anything.
Oh my God.
That's where the squirrel hit.
Is this where it happened?
This is where it happened.
That branch up there is where it tripped from.
That's a long way.
And it went splat, just like that.
We really need to get them to wash that off, don't you think?
Yeah.
Poor clumsy squirrel.
All right, let's go get your hair done.
Yeah, let's go. Cool. So I'm sitting here waiting on Supercuts to finish with Ariana's hair. I found out that it may take me over an hour sitting in the parking lot waiting on Stacey and Ari to get this done, which is totally fine, totally cool. The one cool thing that I did discover as well was that there's an amazing amount of dads in these cars all staring at their phones. Like, I was staring down at my phone, just messing around with stuff, and I looked up and I seen 4 other dads all on their phones, none of them looking up. So I'm protesting now, and I'm not going to look at my phone for the rest of the time. I'm just going to listen to some Tool and look around. So anyway, can't wait to see what it looks like. Alright, so Ariana, this is the after here, and she's wagging her tickets around, but somebody's got the after here on the red hair, and the pink hair.
Me.
Sorry, the pink hair, very cool, and she's all ready to go. And who did you just meet?
I met the Hardy Boys.
Yes, very cool.
I got a picture with them.
Yeah, pretty awesome. You never know who you're going to randomly meet on the way to...
Oh, hello, Mommy.
Oh yeah, she has your seat there.
Hello.
So she was telling about her hair and about her Hardy Boys.
Cool.
Alright. Alright, so where's John and Stacey? It's the game we're playing right now. Obviously, we're not on land. So as we said, this week we're going to be investigating certain places around Maine, some legends around water, and so that's where this begins. This video and this adventure begins here. You're going to follow us through some pretty cool places this week, and I may or may not lose Stacey, and I have no idea who this kid is.
She just showed up.
It's not ours. It's not ours. Talk to you later. John and Stacey back with you. It looks like we found something pretty paranormal here. This is amazing. This may be the first time this has ever been captured. It seems to be some sort of ancient ruined graveyard of sorts. We're not sure if it's a graveyard or not. We're not sure what it is or what mystical powers it may hold. It was created by a bored girl at the beach.
I'm not bored.
Or relaxing girl.
Yeah.
As you can see, it's, you have your paranormal, we have ours.
Some people build sandcastles.
So
Whatever.
we're just sort of hanging out here at the beach and enjoying ourselves.
Having fun.
just chilling like villains, and we wanted to give a short little update that
We are looking for paranormal legends.
oh, absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Here at the beach.
We have a lot to do. So,
We're working very diligently on that.
Anyway. Alright. You recording?
Yes, I played it.
Okay, you're recording. Alright. So, just in case this is the last time you see us, I wanted some documentation, and I've got Ariana holding the camera right now.
Hi.
Hi, Harry. So we have Ariana with Raja here being babysat and or lady set or whatever it is. And we are going in search of a UFO hotspot. We found out that Maine is actually one of the #1 hotspots right now with UFOs.
Yeah.
So we are going on, we're going to a lake. We're going to one of the top hotspots there is for ufology right now. And where they've seen a lot, it was actually on the top 5 list of places in the state to get abducted. So
we're gonna try and get John abducted. That's our goal. So all good paranormal nighttime driving around investigations start with a thorough windshield washing, because the bugs here are ridiculous and you get the guts all over your windshield. So getting prepared. Pretty sure John is cursing the bugs as we speak. How's that coming along? This is his least favorite job. Bug guts are very sticky. Ah, nice and shiny.
Alright, so we are on our way right now to a place we have never been.
Never been there.
And there's not an easy way to get there. It's like I gotta go a long way.
Right.
And then I have to get off the road and get on a kind of like a back road and go a longer way.
Road we've never been on.
Never.
Yeah.
And then the town where we're going, it has a population of 600. It was honestly really close to 666, but it wasn't. It was like 640 something.
We may not go if that was the population.
Oh yeah, we would have went. That would have got me there quicker. So big large lake where we're going, and it's the most UFO abductions. Most UFO sightings.
Most UFO sightings, but like the possible place you're likely to get abducted or something like that.
Yeah, there's the most sightings. So we're going up there to try to use some sweep technology and everything, but it's late at night already. We're wanting to get up there in the wee hours. Get up there and see what happens. Pretty cool. I mean, we got our gear. The most important thing.
Yes.
French cappuccinos here.
Yes.
French vanilla cappuccinos with 4 extra packets of French vanilla. Because it's not the same unless you got the 4 little extra shots of French vanilla.
Exactly, the extra flavor.
So yeah, this will keep us for quite a while, and we'll keep touching base with you, and can't wait to see what we see.
Yep. So
There's something moving right above us right now, and there is not any sound to it whatsoever. I don't think you'll be able to see it.
no, I don't think so.
Even zooming in, there is no sound of a plane whatsoever. We're getting close to our destination. I'm trying to keep an eye on it right here, see if I can get somewhere we can pull off.
I see it up there, but I can't see it with the camera, I don't think. It's too dark. It's crazy.
There's no blinking lights whatsoever.
No, it was just a light.
It's right there. There's no blinking
Oh, I see
lights
it.
to
There
it.
it
Yeah,
goes.
at all. There's no blinking lights whatsoever.
That's crazy. All right, so I think our GPS is trying to lead
Murder
us.
us?
Yeah, so you see it's showing that we need to turn on this road here. And this is what we saw at the end of the road. Look, it's a dead end. And it looks creepy as you know what.
Yeah, it's a gravel road, dude.
So we totally checked this route before we started.
Yeah.
So why is it taking us?
Okay, we need to check some other routes. Just
Yeah, okay. Hopefully we won't die.
yeah. Just get creepiest graveyard ever. Over to the side here, you can barely see it.
You can see a few little graves there.
People see orbs in these woods, and there's a graveyard here. No rhyme, no reason.
So this is the little town of Monson, Maine. It's like the first town or the town right at the end or the beginning of the Appalachian Trail.
Look at this antique store.
That's crazy. Creepy. We have to come back for that. So that's it. That was the whole town. We just saw it. Very tiny.
All right, so you know, sometimes on a paranormal TV show, they show you what it looks like when they turn their IR off. We're at our destination right now, and we've got our moonroof open, and we're probably going to get out. We have seen a lot of crazy stuff already, but go ahead and show them outside.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So that's not because I have problem with low light cameras.
Let's see. Yeah, no, nothing. It's very black.
We are, sometimes when you sit somewhere, you can see a little bit outside, right? You can see a little bit of light. You can see something. Your eyes adjust. It's pitch black. We're in the middle of freaking nowhere.
There's a lot of stars, though.
And we're sitting beside a lake in the middle of a forest, and yeah, so there are a lot of stars. We've already seen something in the sky, so yeah, we'll keep you abreast. All right, well, this is a decompression testimonial end of the video thing. I don't really know what to say. Look, it's the wee hours of the morning, and we just got back from a very long trip.
Quite
and
an adventure.
We went to the top, you know, as far as paranormal UFO sightings. It's the top of the list in the state of Maine. And we went up there and we actually did see an unidentified flying object.
Yes, because the road up there is just very barren, and like there's no lights and there's no anything. It's the middle of nowhere. There's once we got there, there was barely a cell phone signal.
It was amazing.
Yes.
We were kind of, at first we were like, what are we seeing? No, and it was silent. There was no lights on it, just one white light. And it went at a weird trajectory, and there was absolutely no sound whatsoever. No other way to put it than unidentified flying object.
Yeah.
So you would think that would be the
highlight.
that money shot, right?
Yeah.
And no. So as we're traveling through these woods, I see a black shadow humanoid the size of a Bigfoot in the woods.
Well, we were discussing places that we could go to do our Bigfoot hunt, because the area that we were in looked very promising. We were like, oh, we could come here and do the Bigfoot thing.
And if you look it up on a map, it's like we were near Greenville, Maine, Moosehead Lake, all this stuff. It's very much wilderness.
Yes. And John saw his little black shadow humanoid thing, but he didn't say anything.
I didn't say a word.
Right. And it just so happens that as we were talking about that, he was discussing some other places that he thought would be just as suitable to hunt Bigfoot. I happened to be looking over his direction because he was talking, and I thought that I saw a black humanoid shadow figure in the trees, but it was really quick.
So here's the deal. I didn't say anything because I see stuff quite often. Okay, I didn't say anything. We go forward a bit.
Yeah, a few miles.
And I was like, Stacey, I need to tell you something. Sometimes I tell her, sometimes I don't, because I do happen to see things. And so I tell her what I seen. She went bananas and described exactly what I seen.
I think you may have actually said, you wouldn't believe what I saw just a while back. And I think I said, oh, you mean that black shadow figure out off to the left?
Right.
And you were like, wait, what?
Right. Because, I mean, that's just something that, that happens. And a lot of times, even the girls, when they're with us, I'll say, you guys wouldn't believe what I just saw, and then it becomes a story or whatever. Stacey's seen it. Okay.
I saw this one.
So we either seen an elemental tree spirit or Bigfoot. It was
more spirity to me.
one or the other.
Yeah,
but
it just kind of disappeared.
But okay, so you would think that would be.
You think that would be the highlight?
That's the money shot, right? Again, second money shot. You're getting your money's worth. So then our GPS, which was taking us to our UFO lake, takes us down this road to an access road that's a freaking dead end and has no way of getting anywhere else. I mean, it's not an actual.
There's no reason for us
It's
to
not
go
an
there.
actual road. It's they lock you in a box in a storage building road. Okay? We don't pass cars for 20, 30 miles at a time. Just very crazy. And we're like, what are you doing? Go home, GPS, you're drunk. So we used our other GPS, which said it had no signal, but thank God it had roads, and Stacey just became the road map, and we started going.
We finally made it to our destination.
So yeah, we chat, we spend time there, we do our thing. So we're going back a different path than what we came. We're like, you know what, that road.
That was pretty iffy.
Yeah,
that was iffy.
The hell with that road. Let's go on this other road that we've never been on the way back. So we're going through the woods, and
it's all woods.
I mean, dude, when I say woods, I'm talking no lines on the road, the no cars, just creepy Red Riding Hood, freaking Hansel and Gretel.
Leave your kids in the forest woods.
Yeah, woods. And it was in an area that I knew there had been reports of orbs. Floating through the woods and people seeing lights in the woods, and that's a common like UFO-y type phenomena or whatever. And I was telling her, I was like, hey, this is where. Well, as I'm describing this, we both see. I don't know how else to really say this, so I'm just going to tell you. Another humanoid type figure, white. It was just white. And if it was facing us, it didn't have a face. It was about 3 foot tall. And it was just standing on the side of the road.
Yes, and we actually said something this time, because as soon as we passed it,
Oh,
I think I said, excuse me, what was that? And you were like, I have no idea what that was.
Yeah,
like,
no, we
saw
said it at the same time. She's like, do you want to turn around? I'm like, no.
He's like, no, there's nowhere to turn around.
No,
We'll just
I
keep
don't
going.
see anywhere to turn around. We'll just keep going.
And that's the same road a few miles later, we just passed this random weird cemetery stuck back in the woods, like right off the road. It was just nothing, cemetery, nothing. It was very strange. I couldn't film it because it was too dark. There was no light.
So then a good hour later, we're discussing the fact of, wow, Stacey, maybe, something's opening up in your third eye a little bit or something, this is very strange.
I actually saw everything you saw tonight.
Right. Well,
yes.
Then she's messing with something to close the moonroof.
Yeah, I was getting cold. It was like 50 degrees. And I was like, I'm getting cold. I'm going to close this now. And so I was looking up and I was closing the moonroof. And all of a sudden, John slams the brakes on and does that dad thing where he throws his arm over you so you don't go running into the windshield. And I was like, holy crap, what was that? And he said that a beautiful, absolutely beautiful fox just ran right out in front of the car. And he didn't, of course, he didn't want to hit it.
I didn't want to kill the fox.
No, because it was one of those beautiful
Auburn, beautiful, bushy fox.
So, I got over that small heart attack and I finished closing the moonroof and we started driving again. And all of a sudden there's this white moth in the car. Don't even know how it got in there because it wasn't in there before I closed the moonroof.
It was and then it was
didn't
just
fly in.
We didn't see it fly in. The side windows weren't down, but it was like the whitest of white, like crystal light. I mean, just beautiful freaking moth.
Yeah, so
if there is such a thing.
We didn't want to kill it, so I said, well, hang on, let me get it outside. So I went to try to catch it, and it landed on my arm, and it would not come off my arm. And I was like, outside. I was sticking my arm out the window.
And then it went to her heart.
It wouldn't fly away, and then it flew and landed right on my shirt. And I was like, okay. So finally, I just kind of picked him up real gently and just put him outside.
Yeah. So I mean, you
Let him fly away.
guys might know some. We're big into symbols and omens and things.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We just wanted
weird night.
We wanted to share some of it with you. We were just trying to. I mean, the UFO would have been enough.
Oh, we saw shooting star.
Yes.
When we were watching for the UFOs, we saw an actual...
Which is another funny story because we pulled off. It said, we finally seen something that said rest area. So we pull off of this really decrepit, terrible, scary,
and all there was this...
stranger danger little pothole. And we're sitting there, we're looking at the stars.
Tree in the middle. Yeah, I was like, you're supposed to use the tree?
Yeah,
she's
like, you're supposed to pee on the tree. So we're sitting there, and as we're doing it, there's this really cool shooting star. We make a wish and all that lovey-dovey stuff.
Again, we both saw it.
So yes, again, we both seen it. So we pull out. And right as soon as we pulled out, we see the actual rest area, which is pretty nice.
Yeah, it's actually, lake and nice and facilities and everything.
I don't know what we pulled off in the first time, but, it reminded me of being Han Solo and, flying into the thing in Empire Strikes Back. It's like, oh, this is a soft ground. Anyway, a lot of cool stuff, a lot of weird stuff. Holy cow. This was a weird one, guys.
Yes.
In fact, we didn't even want to make any jokes because it's so freaking weird. So there you go. UFO hunt, check. We'll
saw a lot of weird stuff.
Hey, be sure to hit that subscribe button and leave us a comment. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
I mean, we're here. I think we just, we got the moonroof open. We're not going to fall asleep.
No, gonna watch for UFOs.
Yeah, it's 3 a.m. Let's just do this. I mean, I'm wide awake.
Me too.
I don't see a problem with it.
Nope. All right. All night UFO watching.
Yeah, I mean, enough weird stuff's happened already.
Right.
Tonight.
Okay.
All right, I'm actually going to get comfortable.
Okay.
I mean,
we'll be here for a while.
hey.
Oh, no, I'm awake. UFOs.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Hey.
I wasn't asleep.
Okay. UFOs.
We don't want to miss anything.
Don't want to miss anything.
Here, let's make it as dark as we possibly can.
Okay.
Oh my god. Oh my neck. Oh, what time is it? Oh my god. Let me see your watch. Oh my god, it's like almost morning.
Yeah. I didn't see any UFOs, did you?
No, I mean, I guess whatever weird stuff happened the first of the night, that's gonna be all that happened, cause I just, you know.
I mean, I only dozed off for just a minute.
Me too. I mean, you win some, you lose some.
Yeah.
You win some, you lose some. All right, guys. We'll see you later.